This is Mr. Beast, and he has just invited me to his top secret YouTube warehouse.
Well, actually, we're currently inside of it, and I want to show you guys around so he can get views.
We're going to show you where his videos are filmed, how his videos are edited, and then finally, how much a ridiculous setup like this actually costs.
And I'm a little scared because I've never shown anyone around this studio. This is going to be a first time.
This is going to be cool. Come.
In here is around 50,000 square feet. There's no poles or anything, so we can just build sets. We can do whatever we want.
Do you know what's blowing my mind? This is not what I associate with YouTube.
You know what's funny? That's literally what everyone says when they come in here. They're like, for YouTube?
One thing I noticed immediately when I walked in is like, you clap, you hear nothing back.
Yeah.
Except these guys in the background.
Yeah, they're working on a video. That's exactly right. So we soundproof the ceiling. On top of that, you'll probably notice there's hundreds of sprinklers on the ceiling.
Do you have sprinklers because you keep blowing stuff up in here?
Yeah, exactly. No, you could blow up a car there and not have to worry about burning down the building.
That's a rare use case scenario.
And one of our coming up video, we need $1 million. These are empty, don't try to rob me right now. So we're putting $10,000 in 100 briefcases.
Is there a reason you've settled on this particular model of briefcase?
Does this just not look like $10,000?
I don't know, it could be maybe more golden. Okay, time to ask Jimmy the big question. Android or iPhone?
Obviously iPhone. Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Name the person who created Android.
Andy Rubin.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
We'll keep a tally of every single person we meet in this tour.
This right here is one of our coming up videos. The beauty of having all this space is our old warehouse was basically the size of this room.
This room feels like there was some havoc.
Yeah, there was a lot of havoc.
It's just like random broken bits of tech and eggs.
Yeah, so you should remember that if you show anything bad.
Oh, I'm gonna get egged.
That was a threat.
Or you're gonna break tech in front of me.
Yeah, I will. This was our little hub over here that you would have thought was baller. So this is what it looked like when we were filming. So you could see all the girls' cameras there, all the boys' cameras there, so we could constantly monitor it. This is the kind of stuff we don't normally show. We had to have 6 or 7 people here monitoring every angle because if they just touch the red line, they're out. You have to basically set up like 40 cameras so you can monitor every single inch of the line, what they're doing on top of content, and there's 2 of them.
It's a role you don't think about.
Yeah.
What did you do today? I stared at girls for 100 hours. Like,
you might want to rephrase that. Okay. I stared at a red line for 100 hours. Someone's getting a little edgy over here. Yeah, and on top of that, you can zoom in as well. So we have tons of shots of us just zooming into their mouths or whatever while they're eating food.
Oh my God, like what kind of zoom level?
You want to go to the camera room?
Yeah.
James, he's curious. Do you use iPhone or Android? Ooh, 2-0.
2-0.
Steve Jobs. Wrapped around the studio is tons of office space, multiple floors. You'll just see like, these are some people planning our next video.
Is that room called boobs?
I didn't do it.
All right, so this is the camera room, by the way.
Yes, some videos we use 100 cameras, some videos we use 10, some we need to be able to zoom in 100x, some we need 100 vlog cameras for hide and seek. There's a lot of weird things in here. You want to summon Tariq?
Should I summon him?
You summon him.
Hey, what's up?
This transition is gonna suck. This is Tariq, he's head of camera.
Hello.
He's gonna show us what's going on here. I've never seen so much camera gear in my entire life.
We have 26 FS5s. These are the time-lapse cameras that you guys see. So every time you see a time-lapse shot, this camera is usually hanging somewhere on set, capturing it.
Okay, what? Just to give you guys an idea, the FS5 was a $6,000 camera when it was launched in 2015. These guys have 26 of them. 5K
with the
times
lens?
26.
Yeah.
Do the math in it.
The total's a lot.
And then you've got loads of the same lens. So the way it works is every single camera lens has a focal length, which basically just indicates how zoomed in it is. Our videos relative to these are very homegrown. We film most of them in my bedroom. The widest angle we have is like 24mm, and the most telescopic one we have is like a 55mm. But these guys, when they go wide, they go wide. This is a 10mm lens, which is used to capture the entirety of a massive video set in one shot. And then when they want to get close-ups from further away, they have a lens here capable of not 50mm or 80mm, but 300mm. This is a telescope, but there's 3 more key cameras that the MrBeast team uses. The first being the Sony 4K camcorder.
So we usually use these for run and gun videos / when we have a lot of nighttime shots.
And that's because it has not just actual night vision, but also just insane optical image stabilization. Look how much the lens moves on the inside. And then to top it all off, there's about 50 GoPro cameras in these boxes here, and another 50 of what are effectively super high-end security cameras, each capable of streaming a live view of their feed, so that people in that control center can keep an eye on the video contestants in real time. Oh, and also they have 20 times optical zoom. And then the piece de resistance.
This is an FPV drone.
That looks like you've made it.
We have an FPV pilot.
You built this?
He built it, yeah.
That's actually wild that something that someone has built themselves is a big part of your filming gear. I'm putting you on the spot here.
All right.
Can you guess the total value of tech in this room?
I'm about to be so wrong. 1.3 million.
Tariq, it's been great.
Thank you so much, man. Oh, and
Thank God I'm back. Tariq sucks. I won't leave again.
I kind of missed you, Jimmy.
Oh my gosh. We're missing a lot of our play buttons. We do our videos in tons of languages. This is just our English channels.
This is Mr. Beast 6000. So at what point did you change it?
In between 100K and a million, apparently. But anyways, this is missing a lot. Don't look at it, it's ugly.
Do you have iPhone or Android?
I do not.
Which?
Well, I have Android.
Oh, you use
Android.
Oh wait, so that's one for Android?
One for Android.
You use iPhone?
I just play both sides.
Well, I guess a point for both?
Yeah.
It's 2022, and if you're still buying whiteboards, you are an idiot. There's a thing called whiteboard paint. You can just draw wherever, it doesn't matter, it comes off.
So for us, any note that we make it a thing to keep it digital. You want to keep it online so that anyone can kind of log in and check it. Do you guys not care about that?
No, we're wall drawers.
Can I grab a water?
No. He took it anyways.
This is an enormous screen.
When we got this place, someone was like, yeah, we got free TVs, and that was all I was told. I don't even...
So this
Sony, shout out to Sony, get your marketing budget on this.
It turns out Jimmy's free TVs that you find all around this building, they're actually Sony's new 85-inch 8K HDR smart TVs, and they're being used to watch 1080p content. Fantastic.
Very comfortable. That's an iPad holder.
Yeah, but does anyone actually use this?
You tell me.
And while he's getting comfortable, we're gonna continue the tour. We don't need him.
What is this for? Like in the middle of a meeting, is someone just gonna be like, sorry guys?
Hey, we're doing a tour, if you don't mind.
Right. It's too comfortable. Oh, no, it doesn't work. I can't get in.
Were you struggling to get inside that room? All you gotta do is just that. It picks up the Bluetooth on my phone and it recognizes it's me, so I can unlock the door. So yeah, this is my little apartment. This is where I live for the most part.
So you actually sleep in your office?
Of course. This is my bed. It looks like my girlfriend left me a message. Yes, if you wanna sleep in my bed, I won't stop you.
Okay. This is nice. Okay, so in Jimmy's fridge.
Yogurt and water.
What?
We're potentially launching our own sauce at Peace Burger. Blur what's on it so they don't get the ingredients.
The only thing you have to eat them with is yogurt.
The worst part of my tiny apartment is the fridge blocks the TV. I'm running out of room.
I missed that. This is an enormous screen.
But it's above the couch, so I don't use it. These are all my clothes over here.
Bathroom talk?
Oh, really? Even my bathroom's not off limits? Bro, really, we're about to just film in the bathroom together? So this is a heated toilet seat. I'm telling you, it will change your life. Get a heated toilet seat. It will make your butt feel great.
Josh?
He's getting B-roll of my toilet. This is kind of my morning routine. I get out of bed, I walk over here, work out, and then I walk over here, I shower, and I walk over here, I change, and then I walk over here and I eat. It's like a little morning circuit, and then I walk out there and I work. And right over here is one of the cool rooms. We also have a gaming channel and a React channel, which we film in here.
iPhone or Android?
On 3, hold up what phone you use.
Oh God.
3. Wait, you have 2?
You have,
Why?
they're both iPhones.
Let's go, never mind, good. Anyways, we're actually here to show them the React set. So come on in over here. So this is where we film all our Reacts videos.
Let's react to some tech content.
Let's see it.
You gotta see the best tech video of all time.
Wait, is this
Why
a
does it look
360
like that?
camera?
What the hell?
Wait.
Josh, what's going on here?
Can we go to video 2?
No, it just looks like it was rendered weird. Was this supposed to happen or not? What is going on? Is that your cat's bum?
That's Milo.
Nice to meet you, Milo's butthole.
Oh, I know this video. This is one of my favorite visions of the future.
These calendars here. Oh my gosh, and you can walk up to it like that so it knows what part of the room you're in.
I love this idea, this digital overlay on the real world.
I do too. Honestly, I'm kind of pissed off we don't already have this.
Could you see yourself using like all this kind of stuff?
100%. I mean, I don't know how to ride a bike, so not this. I'm just thinking about like Pokemon Go too. Oh, all right, now we're on to our next clip with Tesla. There's no Elon, I'm disliking.
This is some very brave piloting. Yeah, what the
Oh
hell?
my gosh. Isn't a Tesla the safest car ever made in history?
Remember, it survived a crash test and actually broke the crash test dummy. Do you see Teslas as like an art form?
I just like, obviously, that they don't run on fossil fuels. Faster than other cars, it has more like amenities, but I don't really use any of that.
The biggest pull to me for a Tesla is the interior. Like you sit down, you feel like you're being looked
Of course,
after.
if you're a car guy, I'm
Yeah.
just not. Who's
Have
this
you ever
guy?
wanted to try
Oh,
some
this
delicious
I
exotic
need.
food?
Yeah, that looks very
Worried
cool
about
actually.
how
You like
to follow?
sushi, right?
I do. No, screw this Rickroll. I don't care. That was actually genius. I'm calling someone to order them. I know you were trying to prank us, but I don't care.
Wait.
I'm buying them. Hey, I need some auto stick chopsticks. Love you.
You don't probably get much experience with Android phones.
Never.
This is the Xiaomi 12S Ultra. One of its big selling points is the fact that it has the biggest camera sensor in a phone.
Wow, this is cool. Yeah, this is crazy. Love it. Yeah, the coloring's good. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look like the wallpaper. I can't say it's better, but I can tell you it's not worse.
It's an interesting take, because normally iPhone users just kind of shut down Android phones.
And for coming out to Beast React Studio, you get a giant wad of money. Here you go. Thanks for coming out. All right, let's continue the tour. Android or iPhone?
Yes!
2 more Android points. I hate you guys. And this room over here, I think you guys will enjoy. So it's top secret. but I'll let you in.
Right in the back corner of the building.
Of all the rooms in the building, I feel like you would appreciate this the most.
All right, so this is the MrBeast server room. The way these guys have set it up is that all the projects that they're ever working on are stored right here on site in this server, which means that every single computer in this entire complex is accessing the same set of files at the same time. But the cherry on top is that it's configured so that even if you're sitting on the other side of the world, you can actually remotely log in and access the editing machines here to use them to edit footage that's stored right here in this server.
So how much storage would you say you have in this room?
Infinite.
What do you think the total cost of this room is?
400 grand?
Do you use Android or iPhone? You play chess?
I do play chess.
Want to game of chess?
Now, over the few days that I spent with Jimmy, the one key thing that I've learned about this guy is he takes board games seriously. He absolutely caned me in a game of Catan the night before. Chess was my way of making sure I won one back.
Oh my god, that was a good game. Alright, so this is the editing room.
And I had two things that I wanted to find out here. One, how fast is MrBeast internet?
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
What?
there you go right there.
What?
To upload this, you know, with footage finding and stuff.
How? And two, if these guys have any special gear to edit with. Yeah, they kind of do. The editors who prefer Windows, they're each using $19,000 HP workstations with 24-core server-grade processors and 256 gigabytes of RAM. And for those who prefer Mac, a pretty equivalently spec'd $21,000 Mac Pro.
Wait, that's how much they cost?
Yeah, Jimmy didn't even know how much he's like.
Feels like we've been in a lot of rooms, but this is only part of it. There's so many rooms in this building and it's so massive. That's what I love about it.
I feel like I'm getting my steps in.
And over here is the little kitchen. There's Feastable bars over here. You should be eating these.
It's a very colorful selection of beverages.
You've never seen Unicorn Magic Honeydew Soda? It was in there because it was a punishment for a video. We don't obviously drink this.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah? So much sugar that I'm literally tearing up.
So I have an editing question for you actually. You've got the most ridiculous camera gear available to you. You've got 300 cameras in some videos. You just upgraded your cameras actually to new ones that can shoot 8K resolution.
Which I never will because I think it looks too professional.
Yeah, so this is the question. Why is it that after all that, you still export in 1080p?
I don't like the way high quality footage looks. You know, at the end of the day, it's just me and the boys messing around. You know, we still come up with the videos. It's still things that I find fun and I enjoy, and I don't ever want things to feel too produced. Why, do you do 8K?
We do 4K. To some extent, in the tech genre, there's like an expectation that you have good production value.
Of course.
If I can't take good footage, who am I to judge other phones for how good they can take footage? Is this in 4K? This is in 4K.
Okay, but there's a twist here. You've come here thinking that Jimmy has just one studio. He actually has two. We've just seen what they called Studio C.
Okay, and this is Studio A. This is where it all began. This is also where I've heard a lot of MrBeast secrets are. And this is Walt.
Hi, I'm Walt. I'm the head of on-site production for MrBeast Gaming and MrBeast Reacts.
There's a whole bunch of lights here.
Yep.
What lights does MrBeast use for his videos?
They're called sky panels.
Every single one is a $7,000 fixture, capable of lighting an entire warehouse on its own.
I want to say that's like at least 10, 12 kilos.
Probably.
Now, because Studio C is becoming the main office that everyone works out of, Studio A is the one where you find the most exotic items. I'm talking like a mini drivable Lamborghini, giant fake marshmallows from when they tried to recreate Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and then tubs upon tubs of costumes that they used in their recreation of the Squid Games.
So this is the gaming trailer. Oh yeah, iPhone or Android?
I'm iPhone. I got a 12 Pro Max.
This cabin, which is a part of Studio A, is where the entirety of the MrBeast gaming channel is filmed, and it's kind of nerd paradise. There's shelves upon shelves of wonderful and questionable tech items. There's a real ice cream machine, and there's Nerf guns everywhere, but then we go deeper inside.
So this is the office where I kind of currently work out of.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, this is the retro future. The custom-made original Game Boy.
Wow, the logo, the sesame seeds, the pink power button.
You can change the color on the screen. It has that authentic 8-bit that you
is wild.
You can't beat.
Weirdly, that's one of the coolest pieces of tech I've seen so far.
Here we have Jimmy's gaming room. The main idea with these setups is that they could sit down and then be good to go filming within a minute or two.
I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna rate MrBeast's gaming setup. Oh, good choice of chair.
You can tell that the entire setup here is just geared around efficiency. They've got it to the point that with one tap of this button here, all lights can be turned on and off. And with a tap of this button, all the relevant programs that they need to film one of these gaming videos, they are loaded and ready in one go, including the software to be able to see your own camera view in real time.
The mouse is really smooth. This is the most responsive Windows experience I've ever had. The keyboard is a membrane keyboard, which is normally considered like a tier below, but you've done that for noise reasons.
Yeah, intentionally.
And so given that, it's actually really nice to type type on. It doesn't feel bad. The keys have nice travel. He's done a definite solid with this controller. This is my favorite looking Xbox controller ever. The chrome outlines around each button are nice. This is a very good choice of mic.
And if you're wondering what the PC is that MrBeast uses for gaming, with an i9 11900K, 32 gigs of RAM, and an RTX 3090 graphics card, hooked up to a 4K 120Hz monitor. This whole setup would be around $15,000, but that's not the crazy part, because there isn't just one of them. The entire room has actually been almost 100% cloned 4 times, one for each of the characters in Jimmy's videos, Chandler, Carl, and Chris. They all have slightly different chairs and keyboards based on their preferences, but the core machines behind it are one-to-one.
So this is the storage warehouse.
This is the storage warehouse.
I've been told this is the weirdest place of them
Yes,
all.
you need giant 40-inch touchscreen iPhones. Got those. Yeah, so as you can tell, I'm very heavily onto Team iPhone.
So this giant iPhone, it's essentially a real iPhone 6S that's casting its screen to an Apple TV box screwed into the back that's hooked up to a large TV screen. It sounds ridiculous, but it works.
This is wild.
It
This is
is.
like the one part of it that I wouldn't have thought actually works.
Yeah.
I could take a portrait mode. All right, let's do that.
Here, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
you.
There we go.
There you go.
Left my mark.
This storage center is just rammed with all the stuff that's been used in past videos that might need to be used in future videos. Literally, anything you can think of. Tiki torches, rubber chickens, an even bigger nanoleaf light collection than we have, even a box full of shockingly realistic babies. Don't ask me why, it's here.
Pretty much all the expensive stuff lies within here.
As far as like phones to give away, it's always Apple. Yeah, I think you just broken our scale.
A little bit, I'm sorry.
And to wrap up the studio tour, I wanted to show him something cool. So walk with me, boys. Oh, there's a plant there. We're doing a video where I put a guy inside of this red circle, see the outline around the house? And if he survives in there for 100 days straight, he wins $500,000.
Okay, so we've seen Studio C, we've seen Studio A, we've seen whatever this is. We've got the full price of all the tech inside, but what is the actual cost of the buildings themselves?
Oh boy. The big studio over there was a little over $10 million. The old one actually was a church that we renovated. That was
Whoa.
like probably 1.3 million.
So, okay, $11.3 million in buildings.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Plus
even-
everything else. I don't even want to know the total. You know what? I just make the best videos possible and sometimes I have to spend money.
And if you enjoyed this video, then a sub to the channel would be...
He told me to say beastly.
You might have noticed over the last few months that the entire way that I'm trying to make my videos is changing. The way I now spend much more time moving between locations and being out and about. The way I'm trying to get more interactions with YouTube friends and members of the public. And how I'm trying to have a clear golden moment in every video. A culmination of everything that rewards you, the viewer, for clicking. A lot of this stuff has come from the Storytelling Through Film course that I found on Skillshare by a guy called Thomas Daher. And the thing that really struck me about this is how efficiently you can learn stuff on this platform. There's no clickbait, there's no ads, and it's organized in such a way that you can pick up any new skill in practically any category, from animation to marketing, start to finish, in 30 minutes. The first 1,000 of you to sign up using my code or the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare to get started on that journey.